If you are subscribed to the shop and watched some of our earlier videos, you will know that we recently installed drawers in our LJ for a trip to the Sierras. We've put the link up in the corner if you want to see what we did to make our LJ more overland friendly. We ended up having to put some of our camping gear on the pickup that was part of our group. It has very quickly become apparent that the LJ will not be a practical overlanding vehicle for the whole family. In our experience, the Toyota Land Cruisers are known as very capable overland rigs. Unfortunately, they are rather hard to find here in the US, but we were able to find this Lexus LX470. The Lexus LX470 is built from a 100 series Land Cruiser with a few extra creature comforts. So we've taken the plunge and bought this 2006 LX470. Now this Lexus does have quite a few miles on it, 227,000 to be exact. This is a little bit of a concern to me, but I will add that these engines, as well as the Lexus and Land Cruiser that it's built on, are hugely reliable and in some cases can do 1,000,000 miles. So I'm not going to be worried about that for now. I will do a little bit of extra effort. I have already changed the engine oil as well as the air filter, and I'll just make sure to keep up with the maintenance. Inside the Lexus, this control unit still has the old tape deck, and inside of the center console over here we still have a CD shuttle, which is very, very old. The shuttle is missing its cassette, so that is not functional anymore, and I certainly don't have any more tapes. So what I'm going to actually go ahead and do over time is replace this center console over here and replace it with a larger flat panel display that has Android Auto. That helps hugely while you're out on the trail just listening to music, and as well as navigation from your phone. So that will be one upgrade that I'll also do. The previous owner has also let me know that the speakers over there in the doors at the rear, as well as the subwoofer, are all distorting very badly. So another project which I'll be doing is to quickly swap those out. I have been able to find fairly cheap replacement units that seem to be of suitable quality to put back in here. Another issue I'd like to address is that the headlights and light beam have been wired to these rather clanky switches over here, and they're not at all connected to the normal regular headlights. So you can switch any of these on and the lights come on as you switch them on here. They're always powered. So what I would like to do is connect this to the ignition system via relays, so that these lights are only powered when the ignition is on, and that would prevent us accidentally leaving these on. So I'm going to go through that at a later stage and update that. The automatic height control in the Lexus is currently fully functional, and it does work, so I can raise and lower the Lexus using this. However, as I'm going to be adding in a whole bunch of weight in the rear and as well as the roof rack, I've decided that I'm going to be adding airbags into the rear coils. That will help transfer some of the load from the automatic height control into the suspension and through the airbags. Now, although the automatic height control is functional, I'm going to be adding in air helper springs over here. With the additional weight from a rooftop tent, as well as drawers and a fridge inside of the back, I'm concerned that we'll be over the weight of the automatic height control's limit, and so adding in helper springs at the back will help transfer the load through the springs instead of through the automatic height control. So that'll be another upgrade that I'll be doing to this Lexus. The wheels on this Lexus are also 20-inch wheels. Now, if I'm going to go off-roading, I'll want to get as smaller wheels as possible. So I'm going to go back down to a 17 or an 18-inch wheel and get me a little bit taller profile tire that I'll be able to deflate when we are doing anything that requires a little bit of extra traction. In the front, our Lexus already has a off-road bumper as well as a winch installed. So that's going to help us a lot if we are out on the trail and we do get stuck. I'm also pretty fortunate. This vehicle came with a full underbelly skid plate all the way through to the rear over there, so that will be great out on the trails, and one less item that I have to go and install before we get out there. The roof rack over here has cracked all the way through, and the previous owner has put a repair plate on it, but it's not a very good repair, and you can see that it will still wiggle around. So I'm going to contact the manufacturer of this roof rack and see if they will honor their warranty. If not, we will figure out a way to repair this roof rack over here and to make it functional. I'm going to also be adding lights down the side of the roof rack that will allow us to illuminate our campsite when we're camping. On this side, you can see that the roof rack is cracked over here. So just like the other side, this side also needs to be either replaced or repaired, and we trust that this manufacturer will stand up to their warranty and help us get this restored. So what we plan to do in the rear here is to remove these two seats over here, and then we'll put a drawer system in eventually with a refrigerator that we'll be able to take out on the trail with us. We are going to be documenting our build here on the shop, so be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of the upcoming episodes.